Your Uncle Don't Know Nothing podcast. Your host, Sauce, the analyst, Doc Prime, Big Play Joe, MJ the Playmaker, and Coach Peyton.
Coach Peyton, you go out there and you put it all on the line and build this great business. Hey man, I don't know about this 5-year thing right here with you. Listen, he need more convincing or whatever. He need to come to the type of deal that he need to come to. He not worried about, hey, Jerry, you need to hurry up because the market is going to get higher. It's going to be worse for you. This man is worth $15 billion. He's not worried about nothing getting worse for him. He's trying to make sure that when I get this guy this contract,
he's gonna be
am I going to get some production out of this dude? This is my business here. And also, Jerry Jones is keeping the team relevant in the news and on everybody's mind. Because if this was, Jacksonville, wouldn't nobody care. This is Dallas Cowboys, arguably the most famous sports franchise in all of sports. So Jerry Jones is also keeping the Cowboys in the news as usual in the offseason. But as a business owner, he also has a point. Like, we looking at it like, man, get on the money, man, so we can get on the field. But he looking at it like, hold on, man, this man asked for a lot of bread.
This goes back to DeMarcus Lawrence statement earlier this year when Micah Parsons said a little thing. He said that if you concentrate more on football, maybe we out of state in those those words. So it seems like with the Micah Parsons thing, they feel that with his podcast and other things that's outside of the football realm is a distraction right now to the team and also to his performance at times. Because you got to think about it, as soon as he finish a game, next thing you know, he's on his podcast doing this thing on the VR. So a lot of people feel, even fans feel that, hey, he's concentrating too much on his marketability and he's not being concentrated on his availability on the field. So the Cowboys and I think Jerry Jones in a way feel the same way. He's not gonna say it as much, but you're available for your podcast, but I need you on that field, and you want to get paid and be up there to be the highest paid non-football player, you gotta show me. So he gonna make it play out his contract. And like you said, Jerry Jones worth $15 million. Hey, he'll have the money for him. He just gotta show him something this year.
I think there's some truth. Everything y'all said I think is true, but I think there's a little bit of something else here. I think Jerry Jones got a little spooked. And I think what he got spooked by is when he paid that was the turning point for the Cowboys recently. And, he was like, all right, he paid Dak, he did everything. And people were like, man, yo, you overpaid. Paying Dak like that, you're not going to win a Super Bowl. Not even going to sniff one.
He also mentioned it.
Yeah. And lo and behold, all of us were right. And Dak, he's missed a good amount of games, right? He broke his ankle, da-da-da, right? So he's sitting here now, and he's looking at his team, and his roster is no better than it was when he signed Dak. And he's not looking at much. And now he's got to re-sign Dak and Micah. And he's looking at, if I do that, am I putting myself in another position where 5 years are gone and I see no Super Bowl? And you know what I think he's thinking in the back of his mind? Do I have much longer than 5 years to watch this team play? So this is his issue, right?
They got a defibrillator on the side.
Is he not going to pay him? I don't know. I don't know if he's going to try to make some big trades or what, right? But he's basically understanding this is going to be his last decisions, basically, most likely, right? And with that being the case, how is that sitting with him? And I think that's where some of this, he's talking at the mic and some of these comments and stuff are coming from. I think he wants to go in there and be like, Micah, Dak, man, like, I ain't got my time left. Like, can y'all give me one? Can you give me something? Like, I'll give you whatever money you want, but I need something here, right? Like, I done made the money, but I need, and I think Micah and Dak are going to look at him and be like, man, we don't know. Dak's like, I don't know what it takes to win.
Hey, look, You know, sometimes you got to live with regrets, and I know he regretting the move he made with Jimmy Johnson. You know, and right now, that's been a curse ever since then, man. You cannot do black-hearted stuff to people and think that it ain't gonna come back around. Now, check this out. You know, to Micah Parsons' credit, I mean, the man had 12 sacks, though, last year. So.
He did.
Now, and my thing is, like, the only thing that I knock him for, I feel like what you said, though, Captain, with the podcast and all that stuff, and that, you know, it don't matter if you're a great MC, you don't need to be worrying about how hard the snare hits. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're a great MC, you focus on the mic and let the producer and the engineer take care of the music, right? I think, yes, he had 12 sacks, but his play did not impact the team. We know when Ray Lewis on the field. We know when this guy's on the field. So I think he lost a bit of that. You can see it. I don't know. I don't think it got nothing to do with talent. I just think he's not prioritizing his time the way we want to do. I want him to be 100% football. No podcast. Not even on the off season. Podcast when you retire, my brother.
Good grief,
and let's get some wins. And as far as Jerry Jones, he's like Smithers. Is the regeneration tube ready? It's not, sir. So now he's in a panic. Because the rejuvenation tube ain't ready.